Heather Fueger is here with me, who is the marketing director for RSM. And, Joe was on with us in the last segment, and we were having this conversation about how cool of it. First of all, welcome. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
How cool it has to be for all of you guys to be back here with some semblance of normalcy, or at least for right now, as close to normal as we can get, given everything going on.
Absolutely. Yeah. Last year, we were happy to have a tournament, but it was...
Ooh, the tables move on me. How about that?
But it was bizarre. There were only 6 of us from the firm here, and
Wow.
we had 8 clients that came to play in the Wednesday Pro-Am, and that was it. So it's definitely nice to have planned a full event this year with people back viewing, and then also our clients and hosts back as well.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
When you're in charge of sports marketing for RSM, I guess the broad question I have with that is, what does that mean?
It means that from soup to nuts, I work on the RSM Classic year round for the firm. So I'm the liaison between the Davis Love Foundation and the PGA Tour. And so I work year round with them to make sure that we're in lockstep from a big picture point of view. And then I do all of the planning for our guests externally and internally. So everything from invitations to travel, hotel accommodations, work with our internal teams on accommodations and food and beverage. So really everything that we do during the week here, I've somehow touched through the planning process.
Do you find that the pressure, if you will, the stress, I guess, do you feel more of it before the event itself? And in other words, once you're here, everything's kind of put in place, or does it hit you when you're here?
No, typically it's the lead up to.
Yeah.
Once we get here, I mean, there's a lot of changes and that sort of thing. I redo golf pairings probably more than I redo anything during the week. But once we get here, I actually feel better once I'm on site. I come the week before, so I come the Wednesday prior. And I always say that every year I get to that point at home where I'm like, it's just time to be there. So it's better for me once we get here.
From a philosophy standpoint, from the corporation that is RSM, what is it about sports, I guess, in general, if you please, golf specifically, but the world of sport, that there's a connection there between who you guys as a corporation, the message points you want to the world?
Yeah, we really have a lot of the same ideals that golf has, with respect, integrity, teamwork, all of those different aspects. And it's something that we pull in with the RSM Classic, but also with Team RSM, with the 7 players that we sponsor now. All of those virtues are something that they have as well. And so that's something that's very important to us.
I'm glad you brought that up, Heather, because I wanted to ask you about that, because your team RSM, these players that represent you as they tour around the world professionally, one, it's growing, and two, I'm not sure how to phrase this, it's diversifying in terms of who you're bringing in.
Yes. Yeah. So we added 3 new players this year. Abraham Answer, and then from the LPGA, Maria Fossey and Megan Kang.
Very nice.
So it was super exciting to bring all 3 of them on. They're all wonderful people. We've had a great time getting to know them. I'm excited that hopefully in 2022, we'll actually get them back in front of our folks, just because obviously with the way things have been, we haven't done any in-person events. But all 3 of them fit in great with the rest of Team RSM, and we're just glad to have them with us, and they're just great ambassadors.
Last night, of course, I thought I saw, I didn't go to the event, but I was coming out from a restaurant, and it looked to me like Zach Johnson was addressing your group. Was he there?
Yes, he was. Absolutely.
How did that go?
It went well. Zach's been with us since 2006. He was the first, he and Chris DeMarco were the first ambassadors. And so Zach's had a really long relationship with us, and he's, he's awesome. We love Zach, and we are also involved with his foundation now. And
good.
We launched a program with them called Shot at College. And we're actually helping to put 3 students per year through college.
Very nice.
So it goes hand in hand with their Kids on Course program. So We awarded the first scholarships this summer. And so those 3 young ladies will go to school in the fall.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
You know, I had asked you a question about stress and when it hits you and how you feel when you're actually here. Stepping away from the question of stress, though, and more of just pure excitement and enjoyment, how excited are you for this week?
It's great. I'm so excited that we're back. The field looks great. The golf courses look great. So it's just, I'm ready for competition to start on Thursday.
Now, Bill Gorman promised me before we went on the air this morning that when you came on, you would tell me what the donation is going to be this year before the rest of the world knows. You
You're not going to trip me up on that one. You're not going to get me.
When are we going to find out what this mystery number is?
You will find out Thursday afternoon on our charity message during Golf Channel coverage.
Awesome. And then we'll be sharing all that information and more on Friday. Bill is due to join me on Friday. So that was the connection of those 2 pieces. And we're very much looking forward to it. Great to see you again. Too. It's great to see you in person again. Thank you so much for everything that you're doing and all of your team and everybody at RSM. It is absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
It's awesome to see.
We appreciate your partnership as well.
Oh, I love it. We wouldn't miss it for the world. Unfortunately, last year we had to miss it because of the world. So it is so wonderful to be back here again.